Hi everyone, welcome back to our Friday live. I hope that if you are in a warm weather, you have internet and electricity. We hear from a lot of friends and people who watch us. There are in Texas and for us in the Midwest. Yesterday, I need to hire a towing company to get my car under 4 feet of snow. Uh, yeah, this is crazy. And you in Guatemala, you are having a lot of rain, no?
Yeah, we have a rain here, and it was funny because yesterday it was a sunny day, and I was like, okay, it's going to change. But today it started like raining, and it's cold and windy. Yeah, it changed.
It's crazy. Like I was hearing all week that the people in Texas wasn't none ready for this, and like I
Yeah.
don't think they say it's the worst winter since 1979.
Mhm. Yeah.
Uh, Hi, L. Walker. I don't know if you're a lady or a man, but thank you for being here and waiting for us. So, if you are in one of the areas that are complicated, we wish you the best. It's being brutal. Uh, I'm used to live in Midwest, and believe me, I live on the forest, so I can deal with snow. But this is not a snow. This is craziness.
Yes, I agree with that.
This is crazy. And we have people who have been telling us they cannot wait to see these live. We're going to talk about plastic surgeries and we're going to talk about how careful you need to be when on the things that you change in your face because it's a theory. We change our face based on what we feel they need to be changed internally or change internally and reflect on the face. They says that we have three faces: the one that we was born with, the one the life give us, and the one that they generate to ourselves. So in my case, I modify my eyebrows and I found out that when I tattoo my eyebrows, it start growing, hair start growing. So it was like the chicken of the egg. Well, I don't know if the chicken eat the egg eat the chicken, but was the right way to do it. Hey, Tony, nice to see you again. Good morning from Victoria, Australia. I can't believe the weather in the USA. Nobody can, my love. Believe me,
Yeah.
nobody can. Hi, Mylene. Hello, ladies. Hope everything is good. Greetings from Norway. Wow, we get an international. I think I grow an
Wow.
inch.
Yeah.
Do you know something?
Me
Do
too.
you know that? Do you
What?
know that in the morning you're taller than at night
Oh, really?
for the
Oh,
compression of the
okay.
eyebrows? Yeah, and that the
Oh,
nails
wow.
of the hands grow 3 times faster than the nails on the foot. Don't give me free
Yeah.
time because I
Yes, I
start
know.
reading things that are weird.
And you know
Okay,
what
let's
I'm
do this
talking
official.
about? Talking about the thing that we are taller on on the morning of the day. I was looking on the mirror, just changing clothes, and I was like, I look like a little bit higher, but I thought it was the mirror. So, yeah, you give me the answer.
Keep that mirror. It's a good mirror to keep.
Yes.
Okay, my name is Susana Evitz. I'm a human behavior hacker. Some people hack computers. I hack humans. And El Oribe, you are?
A human behavior hacker too, and I am from Latin America.
And she's the CEO of the Latin American office and the other profiler and the one who put up with all the craziness. And by the way, keep saying to people that this is my craziness, but you should see the emails she sent me this week with some ideas. I'm like, okay, girl, stop drinking coffee so late at night.
Yes.
So we're going to talk about how plastic surgery can change your personality and why. We talk about actually this live started with a cover on the media with Demi Moore and how her face changed. And when I saw the changes she did, I contact everyone like, this is not good.
No.
Uh, she did it on purpose or it's a reflection of how she perceives herself on the mirror, but it's kind of danger what she does. So we look for other people the one reason or another, and this is not a criticism. We own who we are, and we own what we decide to do with our face and our body. But one of the beauties of face reading is understand that you don't have wrinkles. It's a map to your life. And every feature and everything in your face has a meaning. The same way that we cross the arms when we're tired because you have a back problem and things like that, your face is a reflection. And it's a correlation between micro expressions in face reading. Why? Because when we hold expression for too long, that expression start modifying the muscles and the structure in your face, and those lines start getting deeper, and they can change the perception other people has about you. So you pick Renee Zellweger, I pick Mickey Rourke, and you pick Sylvester Stallone. No, I don't remember.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
Yes, that's the way it was.
Let's go for it. I have the right screen. I'm learning. The banner you're gonna see below. Next week, we're not going to have a live on Friday. The truth to be told, I'm working on a generator Wednesday, like 10 minutes before we supposed to go to live. I lost electrical internet. The storm was a craziness. So we're going to take a week to recap energy-wise and to set it out everything. But we're going to do the live webinar, the language of negotiation, because we have so many people registered that if we need to start sending email to all of them who tell them that we're going to change it, they're going to kill us. We have a lot of people waiting for it. And I feel pissed off because there are a couple of policemen and hostage negotiators from Texas that were waiting and they're registered in this webinar. But the good news is all these webinar intros are inside Human Behavior Hacker School as a special folder, and you can access the webinar for 365 days. So if for any reason you cannot see it for the time or whatever, you can see it. This is Tuesday, February 23rd at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. The next one is Face Reading Intro 2. We're going to talk about lips because lips is the way that we communicate, how we talk about love, how passionate we are. And you can even determine if somebody's introvert or extrovert based on the lips, or even we had been doing some research with Elva, and we found out that we even can find some ambiversion on that. We have a user for Facebook. Hi, Susan. Hi, how you doing? Thank you for being here in this cold Friday. So this is going to be happening on, oh, I lost.
Yeah, no.
Here we go. This is going to be happening on March the 2nd at 8 p.m. So all the webinars are going to be happening the first Tuesday of the month and the third Tuesday of the month. There are some people who maybe they don't want to do the complete class on face reading, but they intrigue enough. So these webinars help you to get maybe what you need, because by the end of the year, we're going to have around 12 to 18 webinars related to face reading. So you can pick and choose whatever fits you or depending what are your needs. Because, for example, ears and nose has to do with cells. Lips has to do with love, the same way the eyelids. And the next one, this is something that I've been waiting for so long. So long. Complicated personalities and face reading. This is an intro that we're going to do based on a study who won the IG Nobel Prize relating eyebrows and narcissism. We're not anymore the too crazy chick going online talking about how important is face reading. Face reading is happening. Harvard has studied face reading since 1860. So this is happening. When we talk about Abraham Lincoln, if you want to go back and watch the webinar. So this webinar is going to be Tuesday, March 16, 8 p.m. And it's going to be only a tip of an intro of a complete class that we're going to do in eyebrows, and certain features that you can find in a person who can tell you if under stress they can have complicated personalities or you need to start paying attention to other things. Hello, Australia. Oh my God. Actually, I'm hoping we have anybody from United States. That is my question. Do we have anybody from United States? Everybody from around the world, thank you very much for being here. Are you ready, my business partner in crime?
Yes.
Plastic surgery and face reading. First one. This guy was the epitome of beauty. To me, this guy was like beautiful. I remember watching him and say like, oh my God, I'm in love with you. And that what happened now. Oh my God, we have people from Indiana. Hey, I'm from Indiana too.
Yes.
Hey neighbors, I'm in Ogden Dune. We have England. I'm from the US, just live in Australia. Julianne Harris says, US representative, LOL. And I'm in the US, Las Vegas, Nevada. Oh, I hope you guys are having a good time there because I understand the weather is kind of crazy there too. Hi, Shelly. How you doing? So, Mickey Rourke, where do we start, honey?
Whoa.
Hey, Oregon.
You know what?
How you doing?
Come on. The things that makes me crazy is his eyelids.
His eyelids represent our level of intimacy. Less eyelids you see, the person is more self-focused and laser-focused. And for a person who was evolving to become the persona that he is, actually show more eyelids and more needs. And one of the eyelids showing more than the other one. Elba, you want to take it from there?
Yes. The eyelid of his personal side, it's more abundant than the other one, meaning that he is more needy in his personal life. He's the one that if you're going to the bathroom, he's going to say, hey, where are you going?
Yeah, he's going to be following.
What?
Another thing that is...
He's going to ask you.
What other thing you see on the eyes?
That the eyes, it's like, it's more like the eyes are more closed.
They're close to each other. That's when I was reviewing the presentation, when it was uploaded in this computer, it says, wait a minute, the distance between the eyes change. Let's to be clear, he says that he started doing plastic surgery because he started boxing and his face was ruined due to boxing. But the long distance on the eyes, it's a person who's going to be late to the funeral and probably going to get on the wrong casket. I always do the same joke, but it's true. All my clock alarm is 17 minutes in advance, and even though I wake up later. This week I was supposed to have a couple of networking 7 o'clock in the morning. I suddenly open an eye and it's like, oops, it's 10 a.m. I miss it.
Yes.
Now, what happened when the eyes start getting closer?
When the eyes start getting closer, is the person is going to be like more detail oriented. He's going to pay attention to all the details. He's not to miss anything, and he's going to be on time. He's like, if he told you he's going to be at 4, he's going to be at 3:50 because he wants to be on time.
What do you think the nose?
Oh my God, the nose is the thing that oh my God. It's like the nose, when he was young, he has a really good nose. And even though his
he
nose
have a perfect
was like,
nose.
More
I
thinner,
want that nose.
Yes, me too. But now the nose turned wide and the nose, the tip of the nose is down. So he started becoming more protective with people. But at the same time, he doesn't believe in anything until you prove it.
Nope. And he
So
used to
he
have
came
an
from
optimistic mouth, and now it not.
that. Hmm.
He's more like
No.
neutral.
And yes,
Yeah, he when you have
yes.
the mouse up, and he have that scorn smile, like I'm here.
Eh,
What happened? What are the changes that you see on the mouth?
oh, the mouth first. You can see here in the top of the lips. He has more defined the cupid bow that we call it. And when he turned like the surgery, he lost it. And even though his lower
Upper
lip,
lip.
his upper lip is like really thin.
Yeah. The lower lip has to do with the left brain, has to do with the external world. It's how we talk to others. When we have a thick lip, guess who is on the room?
Barry!
Yeah, I know. Guys, I love you all, but Perry it's have a special place in our heart. He's
Yeah.
I play Eleanor with Perry even though when he's in England. So yeah. And he sent me all these crazy messages. Says Susan has so many
So,
accounts. Some of us are watching on other accounts. Yeah, we are stream as many places as possible because not everybody want to go to a Facebook or they don't have LinkedIn. Actually, it's not to confuse you guys. It's only to give you more channels. But you can watch us in YouTube, or you can watch us on LinkedIn, or you can watch us on. You can watch us as whatever you want. You have missed all the juicy chat on the other account. I'm gonna watch it later. Oh my god. Today I have only one monitor because
yes.
again I'm working on a generator. I went to buy a generator for not missing the live today. So bear with me. We're doing the best that we can. So going back to Mickey Rourke, the Cupid bow, it's the pointy on the tip of the lip. You see? And make people pay attention when you're talking. Actually, if you watch art from the 1500th century or 1600, you're going to see the women have a really defined cupid bow because it's a sign of sexuality. It has to do with the right brain. We haven't talked about left right brain on different features. The upper lip has to do with the right brain because it has to do with our feelings. And actually, if you look, the cupid bow have the shape of the top of a heart.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yes.
it's directly related to the heart. Elba, what happened with his cupid bow? When it went?
Disappear. Lost. No more.
Yeah, he lost that sexual beside the face look crazy.
Yes.
It's scary. It's scary, really scary. But he lost that sexuality and attraction that he
Mm-hmm.
have. Okay, Perry says, cheesy fun fact. My housemate got her upper lip done when she was having relationships issues. Shh, I didn't just tell you everyone that. Perry, I know that she watched the channel. I think you're gonna be sleeping on the balcony tonight. So, what else,
Yes.
Elba? We can talk about and make a
And
Rourke
you know what?
face.
Another thing that I notice on him is that he has the critical line really marked and deep.
This is the critical line.
Yeah. And he start like he needs the approve. He needs to he wants to know that he's doing a great job. He's doing it good because he needs
He need approval.
all this approval, yes, from others of what he's doing.
And only for the ones who maybe are not so versatile in face reading, you can think that on the first picture, he have a critical line. Actually, he's pushing the chin because we watch for other pictures to see if he had it. But even though that he have maybe a little critical line, the one he have now is deeper. He still had a protruding chin. I have a protruding chin, you see? I'm stubborn like a mule. Own it. His protruding chin is bigger. And something that I noticed, he used to have a straight chin and now is rounded and actually is coherent with the size of the nostrils and the eyebrows, the eyelids, and the chin. They're coming together. What
Yes.
do you think?
Yes, I think the same. The chin start going around. He didn't have it before, and he start to like paying attention to people, talk like being with people, and need that relationship with people to get close.
To put in a simple word, he become more emotional.
Mhm.
And I even saw a couple of interviews when he cried. Yep.
Okay.
He went from nine. It was the movie was 9 weeks and a half. What was the movie?
Mm.
9 weeks and a half with Kim Basinger, where he was like, "Oh my God, everybody want this
Passenger,
guy."
yeah.
Yeah, to this guy again. Uh, be careful when you touch in your face, and I do understand that some people go through accidents and they need to change their faces, but try to work with your plastic surgeon because we have this dysmorphia.
Mhm.
And we're going to talk because somebody asked us to talk about the oh my God, the Cassandra, I think it's the Adonis effect, about the dysmorphia between
Yeah, that
who we are and the reflection that we have. And by the way, next month is Women Month. So we're going to talk about Amelia Earhart. We're going to talk women who make history. So, but you need to be really careful to be coherent. And some people, I have a friend that, by the way, I work with her when I work with politicians or certain people who, or jury selection, things like that, you need to put Botox, and says people start getting addicted. They want more and more and more. And one of the things that I love to work with her and my clients is because she says, this is enough. I will not going to do anything else to your face. Okay. Somebody in Facebook says, I had lips flip but worn off now. I'm sorry. Maybe I'm slow today for the weather. No, I'm not sure. Your upper lip is bigger than the lower. You're trying to, if you can clarify so we can tell you what you mean. Considering my lip filler, what does that say about me? Lol. Perry Bates. Okay, Perry, you got officially in trouble. You will have to ask the
yes.
expert, Susan and Elbow, what that smile lip filler mean. Okay, what part of the lip filler you want to take, or you want me to take it, lady?
You take it. You take it. Yes.
Okay. Lips has to do with the way that we express, has to do with the extroversion, introversion. The lower lip has to do again with our left brain, is how we talk to others. The upper lip has to do with the right brain and our emotions. So if you have thicker lips up and down, and that's the unit level 5 that we are finishing before it start, people start yelling to me, I didn't have electrical to finish the editing this week. When you have thinner lips, you talk less about either your external world or your personal world. But when you have the need to fulfill one of the lips or both, it's because you're developing a way to talk more. More women get so pumped. Even I was watching videos about equipment to pump your lip. You're breaking
Yes.
your blood vessels.
Yes.
Like that is crazy. Don't do that to
Mhm.
your mouth. That
Yes.
you can ruin your vessels and your lips, and you're gonna need a surgical reconstruction. Don't go by the cheap things seen in TV. If you're gonna do something to your face, go to the right person. If it's not, check the bad surgeries and things that people go through for not going to the right person. It says, Susan, it's Gavin and Beth. Hey guys, all the way from London. How is the lockdown there? I have a friend who is living in London and says he's gone ballistic. If doesn't start open, he's gonna start shooting people. Seriously. Lip flip is Botox to bring back your youthful top lip. I didn't know the term, but again, the upper lip has to do with emotions. Be careful not to go too deep on that, because you can become emotional. Elba, what happened when I was experimenting walking blind and I destroyed my upper lip?
You start being more emotional. You talk about more the emotions, and it was shocking because I was like, okay, what happened here?
Perry says, why I'm in trouble? Because somebody started talking about the fillers, and you was talking about your roommate about fillers. Somebody is laughing about the filler situation. Guys, it's crap lockdown. It's never ending. Guess what is to be locked down because you cannot open the door of your house because you have 4 feet of snow. Worse, you cannot get in your own car. Thank God, yesterday I was with, I need to tell a little secret. Yesterday I spent all day with the SWAT, FBI, and police team on Indiana and a shooting range. That was half fun for me on Thursday. Okay. So the person who invited me to the shooting range know the fire department here and says, she's stuck on the car, take it out. Thank God somebody else come and plot it. But even the fire department was informed that I was stuck. I live in a really, really small town. It's only 600 houses. We have our own fire department, own police, own water. So a small town, big problems. Now everybody knows. I was stuck in my car for hours. Anyway, love snow. I do love the snow too, but not when I need to be driving around and it's under 4 feet, honey. So to finalize with the lips, has to do with your emotions. So if you try to fix one of your lips, start thinking about either maybe you're falling for someone and you have an inability to express your emotions. I have seen it too. Didi, we got a glimpse of Susan Happy Dance after talking about the range. Oh, yeah. Take me on a date. Take me to shopping in Chanel, or take me to the shooting range with the FBI, SWAT, and police department. Some of them were snipers. Like, holy cow, I have a new respect. But yeah, that's my happy dance. I spent 6 hours there.
Yes.
And I says, nobody bother me. I'm not going to pick up the phone. Yes. Okay. Anything else that we can talk about here, or we're going to the next?
I think we're going to next because this is like the most shocking features that we can see he changed.
Oh, and by the way, for the people on the Facebook group, we're going to be talking about mock shots today. One of the members of the Facebook sent us a couple of pictures. The guys, I love you because you're doing an amazing job. You give us features that you want to be analyzing. And we have a mock shot about an Asian guy. And when I send the presentation to Elba, says, that is creepy. Now I'm afraid. So, this one. I went to Philly only to do what everybody does, going like, da-da-da. I couldn't get as fast as he could. I was step by step, but Rourke was part of, I don't know, everybody who is between 10 years old and even in his mid-60s, he did another Rourke. And I have a special respect for this guy. I don't know if you know the story that he wrote Rourke. He was living in poverty and he wrote the script. Yeah, I'm sorry.
And Rambo too. You watch that movie? He has
everybody watch it.
3 Rambos or 3 or 4.
No. But he was living in really, really poverty, and he wrote and they want to buy the script from him, and he says, no, this is my movie I work in. And in the beginning they didn't believe that Rocky is going to end up being the success that he is. And what is the first thing that we know that he's a he was, and it is a self-made person? What is telling us that? You want me to take it? Thin nose and small nostrils. I trick you. Sorry, don't hate me. Don't disconnect my drive this weekend, please. Sorry. He have a thin nose.
I didn't hear.
Yeah, he have a thin nose. We can see here he have a thin nose and small nostrils. And when he start becoming more wealth, you see the nose, how it changed? The nose become thicker and bigger. I don't know if you get froze, Elba. We lost Elba. Hello, can you hear me? Elba, can you hear me? You want to disconnect and go back? Elba. Thin nose. Good, Perry, you got it. Sorry, Perry, I didn't saw your comment before. I don't know what he says. That's becoming a gift bow. I will stop the hijacking now. We know that you do that, Perry. Elba, can you hear me? Because I know everybody's having internet connection problems. Can you hear me? You want to disconnect and go back? Elba, can you hear me? You want to disconnect and come back? Okay, I put in and add it to the stream to see now if you come back. Now you hear me better? Elba, disconnect and come back. I cannot hear you, my love. Here we go. We're going to be waiting for Elba to come back. So when a person have a thin nose, it's self-made. And if on top of that thin nose, you have small nostrils, Perry, since we have one of our top students here, what happened when small nostrils? Since we lost Elba, I need you. I don't like to do this alone. You have a delay. When you have a small nostrils, meaning that you have a scarcity, and you can see that on the face. Another thing that it changed, beside the bridge of the nose become thicker. He become more a warrior. Another thing that it changed was the white of the nose. Another thing that changed significantly are the cheek. He used to have narrow, small cheeks. How we measure the cheeks, you see here? This is emotionally and financially depending on personal business. Good call. Small nostrils is a scarcity. Good. Thank God we have you. I don't know what happened with Elba. So another thing that it changed, the eyebrows. He used to have rounded, even though we have a little hair on the top, he used to have rounded eyebrows. And now he have really pointy, higher eyebrows. So meaning that he went from a person who is really fast on their feet, but emotional, to a person who want be right based on knowledge. And his proxemic, meaning the how he allow people to come to his life, has changed. And another thing, the same thing who happened with Mickey Rourke happened with Sylvester Stallone. He have more eyelids showing. He's more people-oriented. He wanted to be more surrounded by people. And his chin changed a lot. He had it He had a bit something that I like about his chin before. Is bad that he took it out. You see, this cliff has to do with being playful. So he used to have a small chin, straight, small chin, tenacity. He gonna get it done, go for it. But he was more playful. Even though now he is more in need of physical touch and more extroverted than he was before. He lost the round chin. He lost the small chin. He's more a bulldog, and he have jowls, meaning that when he talks, he knows what he is talking about. Okay, we have comments here. Perry said he had his success now, so he lets himself focus more on relationship with people around him. Can be. I would love to have any of these personas in front of me. And by the way, nobody introduced me with Jack Nicholson yet, so keep working on that. So let's see what else. He have compassion lines, you see, but he have the same lines that we call even maniac lines, somebody who have difficulty sleeping. So you see those creases line that go up. Those are empathy lines. Those are maniac lines, meaning this guy is tweeted at 3:00 in the morning, and we know who else does that. Okay, let's go with the next one. I'm so sorry, Elba is not here for this one. What happened with this woman? Who told her to do what she did? We're gonna go to a specific one. Oh, Elba's come. Here you go. I put you on, Elba. Can you hear me now?
Thank you. Yes, I can hear you.
You cannot see me?
Yes, give me, put in here.
You just came for the best one.
Yeah.
Okay, don't worry if you cannot connect the camera. Again, all around the world, internet is going crazy.
Yeah, we have like
Here we go. I see you.
We have like without electricity, like for a few minutes, but this is back. Everything is back.
You know what? Doesn't matter what happened. We are tough as a wood.
Yes.
Okay. Where we start? This woman was beautiful as she is,
Yes.
and she have a culture about that beauty need to be natural, and she is a beautiful woman for 58 years old, and she was beautiful before she did what she did on her face. And I want to concentrate, if it's okay with you, on the mouth and the cheeks.
Oh, yeah.
Like we says, we're gonna do it. You got so excited when I sent you the picture. I'm gonna give it to you. You want to talk about the why it's something good and something completely bad about the chick that she did?
Okay, she started like she has the warrior chick, so she start fighting and doing things, but she gets sunken. So meaning she were like
Depleted of.
depleting. Yes.
She's depleting herself of self-care. So instead and I understood I was reading an article about that. Her daughter says that she was not a caring mom, and she have alcohol and drug problems. She never smoked. But even though she did a lot of fillers, and we choose to put 2 pictures of each person, but if you start looking for pictures of her on internet, you're going to see that she have lines on the top of the lips, even with all the fillers that she have. Those are grieving lines. That's when you having a bad time.
Yes.
That's what those lines are showing. And if those lines cross the lip, that is sorrow. That you need to pay attention, and really, really need to pay attention. I didn't saw that, but the cheeks, like the fillers is starting on the mouth. You know who remind me? Remember the Joker?
Yes, that's the one I was thinking. Yes, the Joker. The Joker. And you know what? It's crazy because when I saw the picture and I was looking on the mouth, and it tend to look like she has a up mouth, but no, it still goes down.
No,
It's crazy because even if he tries to put it up, the mouth goes down.
why the mouth look up, but actually it's not. When you feel the cheeks,
Hmm.
what happen is extend. Actually, women use fillers here and fillers here to uplift the skin. So she used to have a flat mouth, meaning that she have a balance between optimism, never expect the best, but never expect the worst. And she have a smaller mouth. And she have a cupid bow too. If you
Yeah.
can see on the top of the lip, she used to have a cupid bow, and she was the sex symbol. Remember when she posed naked,
Oh,
pregnant? Oh my God, it was
she
she.
looked so great. Yes.
Even I'm more pregnant. I don't look that way when I was 20, not pregnant. My God.
I
But
didn't look like that when I was pregnant. So yeah.
yeah, she looked amazing. Now, when you see the lips, you're gonna see the corners of the lips. And what is that? What is that line on the
Is
personal side?
she keeps things to her. The secret line.
That is called the secret line. This line is called the secret line, and it's even though she have surgery, and believe me, I'm sure she have the best surgeon on the world. The secret lines are way more profound on the personal life, and she has been going through a lot. But the reason her mouth look like it's up is because of the tension of the skin.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, she is not.
No.
Why we know that? Can you see the upper lip down?
Mm-hmm. That's how we notice that.
She's always expecting the worst, and her upper lip, it's getting smaller,
Mm-hmm.
smaller and smaller.
And
Secret lines. She get more fillers on the lower lip, and sometimes they do that to take the critical line away.
mm-hmm.
And I don't know what she was thinking. What else do you see, Elba?
You know what? The ears got my attention.
What did get your attention?
Because if you see the ears on her business side is more stick out, and the personal side, even though she has a earring like with all the ear, the ear is more attached to the head.
Well, she always was a transcender. She always get attention, and she knew how to get the attention.
Yes.
But uh, it was impressive. Everybody was talking on the media about Demi Moore. I don't know, girl, what is a reflection you have in the mirror, but I hope you go back your old face because I like it more.
Me
It's so
too.
scary. Another person who disappeared for 2 years and did something abroad. Oh my God, this woman
She
was.
was so pretty.
I saw her in Chicago when Catherine Zeta-Jones. I have that movie. I still have the DVD. I love that. She's a dancer. She's a singer. She's an actress. Why?
Yes, she changed a lot her face. It's like she was so pretty.
I guess it must be terrible be so much exposed and have that pressure that you always need to be improving, and even though when you don't think that you improve. But the crazy part is, and don't get me wrong, I had the resting bitch syndrome, so I use Botox here on the front, on the forehead, in this part, and I do it every 6 months
Mhm.
because I tend to do this. Some people call it the thinking line. Elva have it so deep that she love it. She not gonna touch it. I don't like it, but beside that, I haven't done anything to my face, and I'm turning 50. I own the age that I have. If I take, I'm not taking care of me myself the way I should. I don't sleep well. I forget to eat. I
Mhm.
work long hours, so I have the face that I deserve. But
I
why?
agree.
Must be horrible to have that pressure.
Yes, I think because she changed a lot, a lot.
You choose this one. What do you want to talk about, Renee Zellweger?
Wow, I think it's everything. It's like, okay, his forehead grow because it's more. I think it's more bigger,
Yeah, I think so. And it get rounded.
and it get rounded. Yeah, that's the next thing that I'm going to
I'm
say.
sorry. Okay, I'm shut
No,
up.
but that's right. She
This
gets
is yours.
rounded.
I yours.
Yes, and it's like when when she was young, she has the straight forehead. She worked step by step, but now she became more creative. And even though she has the ball on the tip of the nose,
Oh yeah, you know what, Jen? It's saying something. It's true. Courtney Cox, her friend, she did the same
yeah,
that Renee Zellweger and Demi Moore did. You're right.
yeah, you're right too.
Yeah, it's another phase that we were evaluated, but we can do it too long. But
Yeah,
I'm sorry, all yours. Keep going.
and the chin, she became a bigger chin, so she became more assertive, more competitive, but and gets straight. So she's the one like.
Perry says everything changed.
Yes. So yeah, if I'm starting telling you each change, I think we are not going to finish. But yes, everything changed. The eyebrows. It's his proxemic. She was like,
Her proxemic, you
yeah,
see? Her proxemic
and
went
now she,
completely different.
yes, yes. So I think it's shocking.
And that was my next question. What you guys think? Because I don't like the new version. I like the old version. She was sweeter.
Me too.
She looked totally different. Actually, when the first picture was taken in a festival, people asked her like, "Are you Renee?" Like, yeah. They
Mhm.
didn't recognize her.
No, no, no. So I think yeah, she changed a lot.
Tell me four things that like
I
and
don't
the
like.
meaning.
Okay, I think okay. Let's start. His proxemic is like shocking. His chin, even though his lips changed too. His cheek, his her cheeks, they were different.
Yep, she was rounded.
Mhm.
All version of all of them.
Yes.
So when we ask what you like most, and Perry says maybe she didn't want to be sweet anymore. I think she did a career on that. And some people says that she changed her face to do Judy. By the way, is an exceptional movie. If you haven't seen the story of Judy Garland, I didn't know that she died when she was only 46.
Oh,
But I don't know if she won the Oscar because I don't have a TV. I didn't know there was the Super Bowl 2 weeks ago. Like, what? The Super Bowl already happened? And so I live in my own bubble. But somebody recommended me to watch Judy, and I watched it. It was like impeccable.
yeah.
Uh, Jane says the eyes are shaped differently. Like, yes, you're gonna take it, Elba?
You take it.
Okay,
I'm going to give it to you this because yeah,
you pick it. It's your fault.
yeah. That's why I'm giving it to you.
Oh yeah, you're so kind. Perry says she has no growth now. Yep, she have no growth. The eyes folding has to do with no eyelids. She didn't have any eyelids,
No.
and she have that Bambi eyelid approach. Remember when she did the diary? Like, oh my god, I'm horrible with names.
Oh,
Uh, Jones.
I know. I.
We're gonna remember when we stop. Kenny Rogers, who just passed, looked completely different. Yeah. Renee eyes open up more brighter. I think it's because she took the skin that was covering her eyes. I think that she had that Bambi eyes and she was like laser focused and that rounded on the face. I didn't know that you can do Bridget Jones' diary.
That one.
He like rock cons. So, or Pinky, or those movies. He and Barbie drive me crazy. So she have all the roundness. I didn't know that you can do liposuction in your face.
Really?
Yeah,
No.
on the chin. You can do liposuction on the chin, and I think that she did fillers too, because
Yeah.
her cheek she went from this round, sweet face to more angular and all the aspect.
Mhm.
Even the chin has changed.
Mhm.
And by the way, these two pictures are 10 years apart only. Yes, Jane. When we do the live, believe me, we search for everything, because what face reading, it's nothing that we have talked until now that we cannot put it from face reading. Again, it's another price out there talking about our eyebrows are narcissists. So we are not the craziest out there anymore. Ouch. You don't have any idea the things that people go through to look skinnier. It's unbelievable. Yeah. But
Yes.
again, they live in a world that they pressure them to do it because it's eternal youth. I know there is called Peter Pan effect when it's a man. I don't know how it's called when it's a woman, that they cannot grow older.
Sandra, I think.
Sandra
No.
effect.
I,
Is the
I read it
Cassandra
wrong.
effect?
No, no, it's another one.
Okay. So what else are you gonna mark? So sorry, I get distracted. Regarding the eyes, what she did is she took the skin between the eyelids and the eyebrows
Mm-hmm.
and cut it. They cut the
Mm-hmm.
eyelid and lifted the eyes. That's the reason the distance between the eyebrows and the eyelids now is shorter, because she took the part. Christine's, it says, it's vanity. It's called sad. I like the before look better. Jane says, Christina, you're right. Again, I'm not criticizing from the point that it's my job to do it. I don't know what they're going through. I hear that some actresses like Sharon Stone refused to change her face and stop being who she is, and Barbara Streisand haven't done it. Meryl Streep says, I will not gonna touch my face to get a job. I'm a great actress. If you want me, get me. So, but not everybody have the
Yeah.
luxury, nor everybody have the chance. Again, at least from us, is not a position to criticize, and apologies if it look like that. It's more like, be careful and be aware that how you look and what you to do with your face, because the sweet girl she was before, now she's a bitch. That's the face she get. And with
Yes.
and with Demi Moore, she's depleting absolutely all the energy and all the stamina, and she's taking it away. God bless her. So
Mhm.
I guess you're talking about any of the goddess. Yeah. So guys, that was a presentation. It was supposed to be 30 minutes. Why keep lying? My nose is gonna start
No,
growing.
not going to happen.
Yeah. So if you want to participate in the language of negotiation, we're going to turn a real life scenario. And by the way, yesterday when I was talking with some of the SWAT team on the FBI, I get some new tips to put on the webinar on Tuesday. So it's going to be Tuesday, February 23rd, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. The next webinar with the intro on face reading, we're going to talk about lips. And we talk a lot about lips today. So it's going to be 90 minutes specifically explaining and talking about big lips, small lips, combination, and how we express our feelings and in a business scenario. Again, you can go to Human Behavior Lab -- webinar. And this one, if you want to do at least only one webinar, I would say do not miss. We're not going to do an open webinar on this one, and it's going to be an intro of a 6-hour class that we're already working on it. IG Nobel Prize was won through the study relating eyebrows and narcissism. And guess what? We found a new study who show early signs of dementia on the face too. Face reading is being taken to a new next level. So I'm so happy that you are here so you don't miss it. If you have questions for us, says Susan, what show you? Okay, I lost you. She is bitch. Oh, on Renee Zellweger, because all the roundness on her face get on angular shape. So when you go into angular shape, you start getting like, remember when we talk about the witches in Disney, if you want to know the complete explanation, you can take a look, go back on the Disney show. I was talking about Sharon Stone, like, she owned it, and I have seen her in Instagram and in the TV without makeup. I am who I am. Renee has battled demons for a long time, and she maybe hoped that changing her face change that those demons look like. I feel for her. That's what I'm saying. When we change things in ourselves and our face has a meaning. Again, we have three faces: the face that we were born, the face that life gives us, and the face that we look for ourselves. I lost my eyebrows for a treatment that I need to do for a surgery, and I had chameleon flat eyebrows for a long time until I tattooed them because they were bothering me. And again, the hair grow on top of the eyebrows. So I'm guilty. I tattoo my eyebrows, and I always says, I talk to my dermatologist, and he says, I never ever saw anybody growing hair on top of the tattoo. So actually you was showing your face what your brain is telling you, and it's true. And Elba saw my eyebrows. I had a rounded when I was 29, flat chameleon eyebrows when I was 39, and now I have pointy eyebrows, and I own a broom and I'm going around. I shouldn't have my broom to go around, so I don't need to pull my car from the snow yesterday. Yeah, now I get the personality change you are talking about. Yes, we change our personalities and our face change. If you somebody put a picture of Tom Brady on our Facebook group, and I think again next week, beside the paid webinar on Tuesday, we are disconnecting from reality. But I'm thinking seriously to do the changes on the face of Tom Brady, because people have been asking for it, and maybe we can find interviews and make a correlation in changes that happen. Actually, look in yourself. The best thing you can do in face reading, when you start studying face reading, I ask for people, go to pictures from when you're 15, every 3 or 4 years until today. Crafty says, my eyebrows has changed as live mature and gained confidence. You see, probably your eyebrows were more pointy or straight. Perry says, also Google her because who she was finishing with around the time of surgery. Guessing it must have been a pretty complex relationship, maybe contributing to how she wanted to alter her appearance. Just novice speculation. No, you're right. When you feel that you have been taken advantage or somebody reject you or make you feel bad, you want to change the person that you was at the moment that happened. So Perry, again, we are not therapists. We talk and work with a lot of therapists, but that can be possible. A lot of women, especially, they change their faces and they do surgeries and change the body when they break a relationship or they get divorced. You know that a woman is getting divorced once she starts going to the gym. Shh, don't say anything. He has had plastic surgery. I don't know, Jane, who you're talking about. He has
I think that's about Tom Brady.
Tom Brady. No, no. He haven't had. Thank you, Elba. No, he haven't had plastic surgery. His face changed. His jaw, his chin, his forehead, he changed completely. And actually, one of the girls on the group put the picture on the Facebook group. Thank you for explaining this trait. Thank you to you to be here. Is that his jaw, everything who make him who he is a direct correlation with things who has to do with leadership, stamina, and present.
Yes.
So if you don't like your cheeks or your round face, or you think that your bones are setting too apart, do not touch it because you're going to need vitamins. Don't do it. So,
No.
Elba, if somebody wants to contact you in Latin America or Spanish speaking, where they need to get you?
Okay, you can send me an email on elba.humanbehaviorlab.com.
Yeah, and Jen says, thank you to you guys. Like always, we says, this is for you, is to give you something to do on Fridays that we drain with so much during the week. And this week has been really bad for a lot of people. We feel sorry for the ones who are. I have Sue Young, for example. She posts a picture that she is charging her cell phone on her car and trying to get warm. I need to do that on Wednesday. It wasn't fun. If you want to contact me, Susan at humanbehaviorlab.com. Again, we are not here on Friday. Don't get mad. We're coming back the first week of March. Actually, I need to tell you the truth. The team obliged me to take a week off. They tell me if I don't take a week off, they're going to come and kick me. I appreciate I have learned something new today. I'm so happy to hear that. Elba, anything else that you want to add? Where are your kids? You hiding them on the bathroom? We lost Elba again. Okay, my love, I'm sorry that we lost you. Thank you very much, all of you, for being here until the end. Remember that we're streaming live every Friday, 4:05 p.m. and Wednesday, 4:05 p.m. to Central Standard Time. I was saying, where are your kids? Do you hide it on the bathroom? So I lost you again. Okay, my love, we say goodbye, boss. See you next week. Bye.